Now we need a go girl because we have Christie Serniak up next from the class of 1995. During Christie's sophomore season, she led the team to its first and only district championship to date. Her career scoring total, a school record, 1,040 points. Here's Christie Serniak.
Being inducted into the Fruitport High School Hall of Fame is a total honor. It kind of solidifies all the hard work that you put in when you play sports. You obviously don't play for the honors.
She was a fierce competitor, not only because she was good, but because the things that she didn't have a lot of natural ability, she worked on almost more so than the other things. She could shoot anywhere in the gym and make it. I mean, it was amazing.
First of all, Coach Haas, he was a first-year coach when we started, and right off the get-go, he, as a freshman, let me know I was going to be the starting point guard, and that let me relax and just kind of play my game and kind of alleviated any nerves or fear that I might have had coming from being a first-year starter as a freshman.
Obviously, she was very determined. Her perseverance. Christie was a player that just saw the court, her vision, and you could always tell when Christie had that look in her eyes when you know or knew that she was the go-to person when it came down to the situation. When we needed a basket or we needed that play to be made, we would go to Christie with that.
I was always more of a defensive player. I mean, I was an all right hitter, but not anything spectacular. I was a leadoff hitter. I, kind of set it up for the girls behind me, and they did a great job. We had a really good team. Jamie Gim and Sarah Lauer were good players, and Jody Pickle was a good player. And I just my job was to get on the bases and see if they can get me in. But I always really enjoyed defense. I played shortstop. And it was just fun, it was just kind of a fun sport, and I just really enjoyed playing. So the night that I set the scoring record for a single game was against Muskegon Heights in a districts game. They had a very experienced team. They were on paper better than we were, and I remember it wasn't a real glamorous, record. I think most of it came on foul shots. It was actually a pretty ugly game. Honestly, I didn't even know until the game was over, and they told me. I wasn't keeping track of it. I was hoping that we were going to win. It was a district game, so we wanted to keep playing. If we lost, our season was over. So when they told me afterwards, it was pretty cool. It was kind of an honor, and I thought it was kind of cool.
She was a leader. She was one of the captains. We, off-season sports is what she would say. When she was playing other sports, we would still work on basketball.
Playing softball at Fruitport was a completely different ball game than playing basketball. I had grown up playing basketball. That was what I was focused on, and I wanted something to do in the spring, and so I started playing my sophomore year and just had a blast. It was just a fun sport to play.
And she insisted that we go and work. Play on leagues at Norton Pines or go to various camps or go running. We used to run every day in the summer to increase her vertical and her speed because those were the areas that she didn't have as much natural athleticism. So she would probably kill me for saying this, but she wasn't very quick naturally, so we worked on this all the time. And I think that's what really, in my eyes, made her something special. Yeah, she scored a ton of points, but she really worked on her weaknesses endlessly and tirelessly. And she, increased.
From the class of 1995, Christie Serniak.
What an honor. Thank you so much
to the committee for inducting me into the 2014 Hall of Fame at Fruitport High School. I had a lot of great memories playing sports there. It's an honor to be elected alongside Coach Wilson, who was a coach when I went to school there, Mr. Zorn, who was a counselor and the announcer when I was there. Jared was a sophomore when I was a senior. Congratulations to you. I want to thank my teammates. Holly, thank you so much. She really was like the driving force of me as a player. In 7th grade, I was told by a teacher, "I heard you're a pretty good basketball player. Did you know Holly Cole?" So then right then and there, that was my goal, to be like Holly Cole. So I got the opportunity to get to play with her, and we did. We trained together, we played together, we were inseparable on and off the court, and it was just one of the good memories I had playing basketball. I saw Shelby was here today. When I was a freshman, her and Maya were like the everything in basketball. They were 4-year starters at the time. It was their 3rd year, and they also played a huge role in my success because they kind of took all the pressure off, and they were great players, and I learned a lot from them, and made a lot of good memories. Had a great time winning the district championship, and that was a great accomplishment as well. Thank you to my mom and dad. They put up with a lot of me jumping around and throwing basketballs, and my dad spent endless hours in the driveway shooting hoops, and like Coach Wilson said, he didn't really feel right until he got a hug from his daughter. I never really felt right until I saw my parents in the stands, got my little water bottle and towel and my bubble gum from my mom, so thank you for driving me all over the state at basketball camps and endless hours of basketball on TV and talking about basketball, pretty much all basketball. So thank you so much. Thank you for this honor. I really appreciate it. And congratulations to all the other lefties.